Gemini, this is Shah and welcome back to the channel. And for those Geminis that have had a birthday, I hope you had a brilliant birthday, and for those that are waiting on their birthday for their birthday day, happy birthday, and I hope you will have a magnificent day. Now I'm using the Dreamkeeper Tarot, and that's one of my beautiful favorites. And then I've got the Lenormand coins, and then I've got the the Divine Feather Oracle. All the birds supposed to be lying like that, and it's quite a dull feather, but you've already seen the bird. We've got a beautiful bird, and it's when I drew this card, the first thing I heard was a cheerful tune, Chickadee Chickadee by ABBA, I think it is. So have a look for that song. I will try to find it and put it in the description box just for you Geminis, your birthday song. And this bird is magic. He is a talker. I'll tell you more about it in a minute. We've also got the Journey Oracle and the Creativity Oracle. Now you can use the first two cards as the first week and the second week for the two others, or you can use the cards separately for each week. The overall energy that you come in with is number 7, which is good luck, and it is the Chariot. The Chariot means victory, recognition, you're the champion. Wow. That is really it for us. It's really brilliant. We are succeeding. We are being recognized. We are winning our fears, for example. We are winning because our ideas are coming out into the material world. You might also be traveling or moving home. You might be buying a car or something with wheels if that is what you've had your eye on, and now you are able, perhaps because in most countries around May, June we get our holiday money. Okay, so we might have a bit of extra cash to get the car that we want, or the house, for instance. You might have enough money this month to travel, as the Chariot also resembles or means travel. Could be a honeymoon. Well, let's see what the cards say. The Chariot also represents Cancer. I'm just going to go through the people cards, and you've only got two by the looks of it. You've got the Emperor, so that is Aries, and well, we have left we in Aries, we make our ideas. In Taurus, we were meant to manifest them into the material world, our plans, our ideas. So I think that if it hasn't happened, it could happen at the end of June in Cancer, or in July in the weeks of Cancer. But you could be dealing with an air sign or a water sign. There could be a prominent sign or a person that is that sign around you. If not, you could be meeting them at the end of June or in July. Wow, so those are quite impressive people, because the Cancer is nurturing, loving, passion, and also sensual and sexy. Woo. So take from those words, those you can use as keywords if you're looking for passion or sensuality. Use those words. That could be happening to you in the next few weeks. Perhaps you might meet somebody new on holiday. Then we have the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries, and they are very strong-willed, and they go for what they want. They are usually well read and very intelligent, but they also they like to control, well, not control, they like to be number one in the relationship, and they are very strong-willed. So make sure that if you do couple up with a fire sign, that you let them know your boundaries and know their boundaries, so that the passion could transform into a permanent relationship. Respect each other's boundaries. That is what I'm hearing. So if you're meeting up somebody in the first week of June, at the beginning of the week, then it could be an Aries. It could also be that you seek advice from a professional or from a mature man that you respect or love dearly, and you trust them implicitly, as he is the head of an institution, a head of a lot of countries. He's higher than the kings, so he's got more kingdoms than just the kings. Okay, you can say that the emperor rules and he's a leader, and that is what Aries is, a leader. So he leads the kings. He could be a personal advisor. He could also be a head of an institution, as he represents the head of kingdoms. This could be a teacher. This could be somebody in the medical profession that you need to seek advice from. Okay, that is in the beginning of the first week or in the first week, and this is either the end of the first week, as you're going to get your mid-monthlies as well. You might just want to start off taking them 1 week at a time, and then when the mid-monthlies come in, you can compare each card each week, or you can say 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Okay, I'll leave that up to you, to the individual. You've also got the Two of Pentacles at the end of the first week, so you might be out of balance. And look at the way this card is depicting it. It is like somebody has lost their head and somebody's flying away. They lost their head and she's carrying the head in her hands in front of her solar plex and heart. So don't close off your solar plex or your heart in the end of the first week or in the second week. Try to maintain calm, Gemini, and you will remain in balance. Perhaps you might want to spread your wings, and now there is enough money because you had a promotion or you changed your job and you're a CEO or a manager and you are working underneath the CEO or the director. And you've been wanting to do this, but you feel a little bit out of balance because you need to feel the ground before you need steadiness. You need to come down to earth, put both your feet firm on the ground before you have all these big ideas. But you do somehow, I feel, you feel free to you're happy, you feel free, I think you've got the feeling that you can expand in this position at this moment, whether it's in your private life or in your work life. But try to maintain the balance, whether it's in money or in love or in passion. Two always means partnering up. It also means you are trying to find the balance between home life and work life. You might be traveling a bit too much for work, and that is bugging you a bit. So take it easy, take some time out to find back your balance. You've also got the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups means that you are looking out to the horizon to something new. You want adventure, you want adventure and excitement. It will come to you, but don't throw an old pair of shoes away before you have the replacement. 8 is also the house of money and power, so you more or less will be back in balance in the second week, the first half of the second week, or in the third week you will find yourself more in balance, because I think it is that, remember, Mercury will go direct again on the 22nd when we go into Cancer, and that means that the energy will be easing out for you. So try not to get stressed out during the next couple of weeks from the 29th of June to the 22nd of 29th of May to the 22nd of June. Yes, the Geminis in May might have had it easier because they didn't have to deal with Mercury retrograde, but it makes us stronger, the June Geminis. So it makes us a little bit more stronger because we usually get the end tail of something, because we are the end tail of Gemini. So I'm a believer that the Geminis in June are stronger than the Geminis in May, because they have that steady thing from Taurus. Although I am Taurus rising and Cancer moon, or vice versa. I think it's Taurus moon, Cancer rising. So I've got both these energies in me, and they are very gentle, soothing. Taurus is the steady one, and Cancer is the soothing one, the nurturing one. They keep me in balance. So don't worry, you will come back in balance again, definitely either in the third week or the first half of the second week. And I think since you can cope with it, I think it will be the first half of the second week. You know what to look for. You're not dumb. Far from it. Geminis are very intelligent, as they stand for eagerness to learn, wisdom, broadening their horizons, also communication, and they believe in justice, and they will protect anybody that they love. You are a dual sign, so one sign is the love sign and nurturing sign. The other side of you is the protector, and I think I saw a sign drawn like that, and I think that is the best drawing I've ever seen how to depict a Gemini and describe a Gemini. If you haven't looked at the Gemini energy, have a look at what that means for you, that you can cope with the energies around you in the time of Gemini, and how to enhance yourself. And you can see the beginning of the signs is the baby, then you've got the child, and then you've got the teenager, and then you've got the end of Gemini, the more mature Geminis. So that is how I look at a cycle of zodiac. That's why I dare to say that the May Geminis are the babies and the children, and they're not so far experienced as the Geminis in June. Now, you've also got the Four of Swords. Perhaps it's time for you, advised by the universe and the divine, to take time out and meditate and contemplate and evaluate. Then you can certainly deal with the Mercury energy. If you know Geminis are always doing 10 things to a dozen, doing them multitasking, so slow down, especially Mercury retrograde. So take use of it. Use that to your advantage, that you are slowing down in Mercury retrograde, and then boom, you'll be rested and rejuvenated when the Cancer, when Mercury goes direct again and Cancer is coming in. So nurture yourself. I think that is also showing in the cards, with Cancer representing you. Okay, this could be a short break if it isn't a holiday. Now you've got the Seven of Spades here, or the Seven of Clubs. I mean, Seven of Spades. That's the Seven of Swords. So be careful at the beginning of the month. It is rightfully so that you seek advice from a mature or a professional person. This can be a man as well, a woman as well, but she's career orientated. Wow. Somebody could be twisting your arm about something, tempting you, and it is not as true and honest as it is. It is called the cart of deceit. Somebody is in the traditional tarot, it is somebody sneaking away with 5 swords and leaving 2 swords behind. So somebody might be taking an idea of yours, somebody might have left you in the high and dry to take on the responsibility with things that they have left, like unpaid bills or something like that. They might have left the job suddenly, somebody in at work, and that's why you are out balance, and you have to do their workload as well and bring everything back to okay. So yes, if you think you are unfairly treated in any way, then seek advice. If you refuse to do somebody else's work because they suddenly left, it is up to the boss to get a temporary replacement or a replacement to fill that person's position. They can ask you, would you like to do it for a while, but then you can say yes or no, but don't let it bring you out of balance. Don't let anybody push your buttons, Gemini. You are too loyal, really, and that's the problem. Don't let anybody make you a puppet and pull you away. Boom. Take control of your life. That is what I'm hearing here. Don't let anybody pull the strings. You're the one that holds the key to your life's choices and path. And number seven of spades, seven of swords in the Lenormand is the letter. So you could be receiving in the beginning of June an official letter. This could also be contracts, news about signing a contract for what you call it, promotions or a job. If you do get a contract offer of any kind, this could also be marriage, okay? Official papers, let me put it that way, official news about official papers. Then make sure you read the small print. Like I said, don't let anybody pull your strings. Be your own strong person. Sorry, I had to go and get some water. When you talk so much as I do, then you lose your voice and you get a dry mouth. Okay, and then underneath the Two of Pentacles, you've got the Six of Clubs. The Six of Clubs means the Six of Wands. I don't know whether you can see it, but you've got the crossroad here. And the crossroad means choices, decisions. You have to, it's the crossroad, it's the crossroads. Choices and decisions. Have faith in yourself. Like I said, don't let anybody pull your strings. Trust yourself. Others do, otherwise they wouldn't be asking you to do this or to do that, because you are a multitasker and they know that you can do it. Wow, this is magic. So you're moving on from a 6 to a 7 and 8. Here we've got the garden, so there might be a reunion with friends or family. There might be parties, your birthday, there could be it could be on your birthday for those that have their birthday in June. And now in a lot of countries we are allowed to come together with more than 3 people, because in the garden definitely, because the lockdown situation is easing up in most countries, and some countries it is all open and go for it. And yes, you want excitement and you want adventure. Well, definitely with a gathering and a reunion, going to a party, you might be asked out to a party. This is the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Spades. The Eight of Spades means that you might feel tied up, and that's brought you out of balance. And you wanted this, and you've got the Eight of Cups here. So you want excitement and new beginnings. Well, you're going to get that. The garden means reunion, going to presentations, meetings, birthdays, weddings, christenings, all kinds of celebrations, barbecues. So yeah. And you've got 2 8s, one lying underneath directly under an 8. So that is an angel's number. Watch out for signs 8 8. So the 8th, if you are waiting on something, on news, and it's not getting here to you at this time, then remember 8th of August, 8 8. Then between now and the 8th of August, you will go to a reunion, or you will get the news. You will get that new beginning. Very significant. Okay, now here we have the ace. I think it's ace. Yes, it is the ace of clubs, and the ace of clubs stands for the ring. So if you want to partner up, like I said, marriage. The emperor stands for institutions, municipalities, and also institutions. So that could be a church or um, uh, uh, a registrar office. So yes, then you could be waiting on news that they're opening up and you're allowed to get married again. And uh, let me see, I'm hearing different things here. Um, uh, if you are waiting for a new job, contracts, partnering up, the ring is also contract. If you sign a contract with an employer, you have a partnership. That is how I see it. Perhaps you might be taking time out, good on you, or to think about it, to let somebody judicially underlaid read what the contract says, and you are covering your back. You're not letting anybody pull your strings. You're taking time out and you're making this decision. Good on you. Wow, that is really magic. And the Ace of Wands means, of course, action. New passion could come into your life. This could be with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. And I was just talking about 8-8. That is Leo time. So perhaps you might be getting engaged on 8-8, since the garden means gatherings and reunions. There could be a Leo coming in. There could be a significant or prominent Leo in your life right now, and 8-8 might be a date. Wow. Could be a new job, like I said, a new hobby. Perhaps you're turning a hobby into a business, because an ace is a new beginning. Something will be offered to you. Wow, that is pretty awesome. Now, we have the little bird chickadee, like I said, and even if you ask me, when I turned this card, and that's the feather, it's quite a grey and simple feather. It looks blue, but if I hold it up you can see it grey. If you go to YouTube, I just looked up the chickadee bird, and he is a bird that can chirp 20 different tunes. I only heard 8 of them. They are talkers, like the Gemini. So the chickadee does represent, in my eyes, Gemini. He's also a very busy and energetic little bird, like the Gemini. Let's see what the poem says. But have a look at that song from ABBA, Chickadee Chickada, I think it's called. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. He's right. He's a little bird. He looks a bit like the robin, but he's got a yellow chest instead of a red chest, and he's quite a flirty little cheeky monkey. Okay, chickadee is a small but mighty bird that often serves as the community messenger. Well, messenger, we talk, we stand for the swords, talk, communication, like I said before. Okay, there is unique song is considered to bring news to others in their habitat. They are the news bringers, and they are the warners in the YouTube film that I saw as well. They have unusual brain patterns, and we stand for thoughts. There you go. That allows them to shed old information each fall, to create space for new information, and to keep adapting to the changing environment. And we are flexible and versatile like no other sign, Gemmies. The chickadee messenger signals communication from others and encourages us to look at our own manner of expression. Is that what we are saying truthful? And we stand for truth and justice. Supportive and kind? Yes. So check that. Chickadee urges us to review our patterns and see what needs to be released. Like I said, don't let anybody pull your strings. Keep contemplate and see what's happening, okay, and change it where need be. The message of this card, Chickadee, reminds us of a value of reviewing our lives to assess where there is room for letting go so that we can invite in the new. Clearly examine your communications to others as well as yourself to notice what patterns or habits may be weighing you down. Don't be weighed down. Are you stuck in a rut? Are your dreams delivering messages? Chickadee chirps to remind you to pay attention to words, actions, and signs of changes to come. So, there you are. He's telling us the changes and the new beginnings, passion, rest, promotions, victory in legal matters perhaps, finding our balance is coming. Energies are communication, activity, and adaptability. Like I said, we're flexible. Season is spring and fall. We are still in spring until we go into the summer solace, and that is on our last day of Gemini, the 21st of June. And that's why I've made the introduction with all the celebrations and bringing in the sunlight on the videos. I just love summer solace. So celebrate that if you've got nothing else to celebrate. And the element is earth and air. So yes, you've got Taurus, so here you've got the earth and you've got the air there as well, but you are beautiful gems, and the colors that you can enhance your energy with or purification is black, white, grey and brown, because that's the color of this little bird. And the affirmation that you can choose is I choose to surrender all thoughts, words and patterns that hold me. So speak or sing your song. Speak what you say, mean what you say, and say what you mean. That's what the Queen of Spades would do, and here you are. People trust you as the spades or swords stand for justice, honesty, clarity, multitasking, communication, and wisdom. People, the Queen of Spades stands for all that. She's got her emotions under control, but she is a loving and loyal person. Boom. People will most probably be pulling you because you're like a magnet, pulling you for your attention. So make sure you stay with both feet on the ground. Okay, and don't go with speed, otherwise don't make decisions in speed or you'll have to repent in leisure. Use your wisdom and your life experience to your advantage. Keep your emotions under control if doing business, and let your inner child come out, because that's Gemini as well. The child, the third house. Let your inner child come out where there is a party, or where there is a gathering, where there is passion, or where there is love. Now, I love this card. I love the creativity deck because of all the beautiful colors. I love the authors. I've got a couple of their decks and they're brilliant. They were a couple, or they are a couple, and they've been married for more than 40 years, and I think that is amazing in itself. Amy and I forgot his name now. Amy and Monty. Amy has made tapestries, and that's what they've made cards out of. And this looks like an Aborigine or Maori crocodile, the drawings, and you've got fish. So again, here you've got lines. This gives me the indication, know your boundaries, because only on land Do we have boundaries from one country to another? We do have the head of many nations, so make sure that you know your boundaries. Extending out like a sore thumb to me. There are things on the horizon. The sun is coming up. You've got a bird with a star in its beak. So yes, spread your wings, get your balance, then you will stay in the air and your wishes will come true. That is what I'm seeing. You can take the mountain. You don't have to climb the mountain. You can take the path. Wow. Change. Change is at hand for you, Gemini. Big changes are, by the looks of it. For a change, do something you usually do a certain way in a different way. So in other words, come out of your comfort zone. Dare to come out. Be more playful. Let your innocence take something over. Let it ride. Go with the flow. That's what I'm also hearing. A crocodile does. He goes with the flow. And also Cancer, because they are water. You'll be victorious. It doesn't matter what you do. The energies are so perfect for you in Gemini, even if there is a retrograde. Don't be too scared of retrograde. Just take it as it comes and just double check it. So I hope you will have a beautiful time, a beautiful birthday if it is your birthday this month. And I hope you have a fantastic party. I hope your wishes come true on your birthday, what you're wishing or asking for. And I'll see you in the mid-months again. Take care, God bless, and stay safe. Thank you. Bye-bye. And thank you for subscribing and liking.